Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another awesome reading. We hope you guys are well. And let's see, we have for Capricorn, we're using the little vampires. Yeah, it's good that they're little, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's see what we got. And we have rebellion, upstart, tumult, and revolution. So, this is really like the Tower. It's really kind of what that's about, this card. That's what the Tower can be. Something probably ends here, or somebody is standing up for themselves. There's a rebellion, a revolution. There could have been a fight in a relationship, and upstart means kind of the beginning of the end. That's kind of what that means. Let's see what else we have. We have Maynard, madness, ecstatic ritual, and energy release. So this is about sex. It really is madness. Look at that. Somebody feels like you must be really good in bed, Capricorn, right? It's easy for me to say that in these readings, but I only talk to my close friends like that, right? That's funny. And let's see what it says here. It says it says it is safe for you to give way to feelings of intense bliss and happiness, even excitement. Feeling deeply and allowing yourself to be swept up in the rapture is a beautiful thing for you to experience at this time. It's safe to let this happen under this current circumstances. The curse here is that a fear that divine madness will be permanent, that there is a short distance between the bliss of the Maynard and insanity, keeping yourself on such a tight leash that your repressions rule you and are therefore expressed in unhealthy ways. Somebody here is like, maybe is feeling like they're never going to get over you sexually, right? Like if they can't have you, they're going to go mad, right? That's what this word means, probably, Maynard. I don't know what is that's French, or even maybe a made up word, or it could be like a goddess too, or yeah, it probably is, right? It is. It speaks of, it refers to, Maenads are the female priestesses of the god Dionysus, maddened by the fruits of the vine. So the god Dionysus is the god of wine, and somebody told me I was named after that, and I don't think so, but it's fine if they want to think that. Energy release too, and the rebellion card. This is there is about you an established orders. There is about you a power that says things must be done in a particular way. The blessing, you're being called to follow your own soul's path. The curse, there will be loneliness from time to time, but you will meet like-minded rebels upon your soul's road. So somebody here, I think, misses you. It's possible. But they're following, or you are following your life path here. And this seems like there's a missing in both cards. Like somebody really needs to have sex, right? Or they're gonna go mad. They're gonna go ape, right? Yeah, they are. Let's see what we got here. And we have the message card. You're gonna get a message, Capricorn. I feel like you are. Jealousy. Somebody's jealous of you. They have this big ugly eyeball. They do. Release. See? And this talks about energy release here. Somebody gets released here and they're jealous. Yeah, and here's a big knife, like cutting, someone's being cut out. And this is the number 6. It's realizing I need to release something. That's really interesting. Realize is very much like the word release, isn't it? Yeah, and I bet you that they are, connected, same root, or, what have you. But they are definitely connected. They are. And so, because when you realize something, when you really realize something, something's released. Even if it's just a thought about something, like, oh, okay, I don't have to worry about this anymore. I just realized blah, blah, right? And so you release the worry, or, the kind of, it's not stored in your memory where, gee, I gotta, take care of this. But something, you're going to get a message here, and something is released. It is. This is like if you want to get a psychic reading, Capricorn, everything is below. I always check for my accuracies. The psychic reading is not a tarot reading, okay? I'm reading your energy. I do the tarot reading after. So, I'm not telling you by reading cards that that's a psychic channeling. I don't believe it is. That's why, but by reading energy without cards in front of me, that is psychic energy. It is. And so it's really kind of reading somebody's psyche. That's all that really is, right? And so, those are lots of fun. I have different formats. You can get one, a live call reading or a recording or both. If you don't understand somebody, get one of those. And I have tarot readings. You can have those separate or as part of the combination at the end of the psychic reading. Yeah, if you don't trust somebody, you don't know them, or you just met them, you want to know what's going on with them. And for you, I can help you with your own insight. I'm also a Canfield life coach. So yeah, and Mystic Sense has a free psychic reading for you. It's for 5 minutes, and I do past life readings, and those are to help you with your true potential. Yeah, they are. So yeah, it's kind of related to, it is definitely spiritual, but it's also related to life coaching. It is, because you learned what you need to leave behind. You definitely do. So the bottom of this deck is the King of Swords. And I feel like some type of decision was probably made here, right? Because we have a release and we have somebody who is following their soul path. They're like, somebody feels like you are fate and destiny. That's what's going on in the reading. So let's see what we have for Capricorn. And we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords. There's worry sitting in the challenge. Queen of Cups, Star, Eight of Swords, High Priestess, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah, see, something ends here. The Devil. So let's move this camera back a little bit. So the Devil is here, right here. It's sitting in the hopes, but this can be like what somebody has done, like taken action, something they were desiring to do. This is a release here. I feel like it's like letting go of restriction. The Eight of Swords here in the reading, it right up here. So this is a restriction here and a release. So this Devil card down here, I'm going to cover these naked people who, are god-awful looking anyway, because, this guy, if you see, yeah, they're pretty awful looking. And so the Devil has them chained and they're drinking wine and, but they're like definitely in another world, right? A scary one. But, this is about fear right here, and it's about somebody who is chained to you. Remember the Maynard card, which says if you're not able to have this sexual situation with you or relationship, and love, there's love here big time, but if you're not able to do that, then you could feel like a curse, right? Yeah, and that's what this is about right here. There's a curse here in this reading. I don't mean a curse where something's going to happen to you. I don't mean that at all. Don't get scared about that stuff. No, please. I only mean that somebody feels like they're kind of cursed. Like if they can't have you, and because they love you, and they have this sexual energy that they need to release. Yeah, and this Rebellion card talks about also a release and an ending. It does. It talks about following your own path. Like, I don't want this. I'm rebelling. That's what rebellion is about anyway. Even when kids rebel, they want to follow their own path, but you're like, well, you're 5, and so you're not able to do that at this time. So, Ace of Swords starts the reading. It's a new beginning, but it's a clarity as well, and a decision that's made, because at the bottom of the deck we saw the King of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is here. There's a lot of swords in this reading. We have the Ace, the 9, the 10, and the Knight, and the 8 of Swords. That's 5 sword cards. Yes, one might be, a knight, but still, that's pretty heavy. So this is about worry here, and there's jealousy in the reading. This makes a lot of sense that the swords, there's so many swords here, jealousy and release, because someone or something is released, and I would say someone, because of the jealousy card, right? A thing cannot be jealous, right? No. AI cannot be jealous, right? No, it doesn't have that kind of, soul, right? So, yeah, Nine of Swords sitting in the challenge, but this is worry. And why it's all happening is the Queen of Cups. Somebody could be worried about a water sign, but they look like they are worried because they are in love. Or, let's get a card on that Queen. 4 of Wands. This is definitely like a pact, or like a ritual, like a marriage. This 4 of Wands with these two women, right? And so here, in the root, while it's all happening, somebody wants this with you, and they're worried it's not going to go down as they are praying and hoping. Trust me, they are. Nine of Swords is the worry and the challenge with the Queen of Wands. Maybe they are, an Aries, Leo, or Sag. But this Rebellion card, it's kind of a major Aquarius card too. But it's, it's the Queen of Wands wants to live her life on her terms. Yeah. Maybe that's why they always show her, with her legs open, right? She's like, I don't give a shit what you guys think, right? And so possibly, but that's what she's about. She's about what's meaningful to her, right? Which is, this is, Capricorn, kind of based on Sagittarius, the Queen of Wands. It can be Leo or Aries as well. Aries takes control of their life, right? And, Leo is about love and things that are passionate as well, because it's about creativity and self-expression. And then the Sagittarius is the ninth house of higher realms and higher purpose. So only things that are meaningful, that where you can expand your life or you're enthused about, that's what this is about. And somebody is feeling this way about you. So they might not be a fire sign, right? They might not be this Aries, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And in the past, it's the star. It sits with the Emperor. So this is hope. This is taking control and maybe letting something burn over here. There's a fire in the back. And also we have the Rebellion card, which can talk about a fire as well, or something's coming crashing down, things like that. So this Emperor here is taking control of his life, and he had to burn this field, or have them burn the field with the star. This is like, well, I'm really hoping if I take control of my life, I can, kind of get back together, or be with Capricorn. Maybe it's not get back together, right? Maybe you just saw this person once. But I feel like they're seeing you as a soulmate, or their life purpose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Eight of Swords is the release. That's what's on their mind, or your mind. That's something let go too. And in the back, something's burning. Yeah, so that's interesting. The High Priestess is in the near future. She's doing a spell, and she made this baby appear before her. The King of Swords is with it, and this is, in the near future. This is like now, Capricorn. It is. I don't have a now placement. I have the current energy of somebody, but that doesn't always mean now, right? Like currently, this is like really kind of action. Yeah, that's how I see it here. This is like now. But the King of Swords, or very darn close, right, has made this decision to follow his intuition. That's what this is about. And there's a decision that's been made, right? That will be, like executed, or it's coming true in the near future, right? We have the message card right here, so they're going to call you. Right? It's also a message from the psyche, like this is your soulmate. This is the one, right? Six of Wands is the recognition. That is the concern. They have recognized you here, Capricorn, as their other half, really. Ten of Swords is the ending in the environment. It's usually the psychological environment. It can be a physical one, with the Ace of Wands. An ending with the Ace of Wands. That's what I mean. Somebody or something is definitely released. And now we have the Devil showing up with the Three of Wands. And she's launching this bird, or releasing the bird for her future. It's an owl, I'm pretty sure, but for her future, her wise future. She's got a lot of wisdom because she has the owl. And, this could be hoping that maybe, Capricorn, you're not in the devil's energy about them, or you don't feel like that maybe that they're still a devil, or they're still doing the wrong thing. That could be going on in this reading, because we basically start the reading with worry. Yes. Worry about whether or not this person's going to have a new beginning. So maybe they've done something here, and this devil is, showing up in their hopes and fears, like, oh shit, right? But this is about wanting a future, the Three of Wands. And in the potential outcome sits the Knight of Swords. He's really aggressive, the Empress, and this is definitely taking some major action. And in the reading, we have the Emperor and the Empress. This is you guys, Capricorn. This is somebody who feels like they are your Empress, or you are the Emperor, or it's like a beautiful couple, basically. I'm going to end this reading, Capricorn. If you want to get a reading with me, they're lots of fun. Check out the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please like, share, and subscribe. It does help me to keep these videos coming. And hit the little bell if you want to be notified of all my uploads.